Math Plus, where math makes sense.
In this video, I go over decimals.
In this series of videos, you're going to learn all about decimals and how they play a part in our number system. They open up a whole new world of numerical understanding, way beyond our whole numbers that we've already learned about. Decimals are essentials in fields like science, finance, and everyday life. Okay, first, I'm going to go over 5 things about decimals. The first one is understanding place value. Now, you're familiar with the regular place value chart. We have the ones, tens, hundreds, thousands. And as you know, it goes on forever, and each time it is 10, each place value is 10 times larger. Decimals go the opposite directions because the smallest value of a whole number is 1. So one place value to the right of ones is the tenths, or in other words, 10 times smaller, then 100 times smaller, then 1,000 times smaller. And we call these 3 decimal places tenths, hundredths, and thousandths. And you can see they mirror the names over here, but there's a TH on the end of each one, which tells you it is a decimal. Okay, so decimals. The decimal notation is the point, or we call the decimal point. What it primarily does, it separates our whole numbers from our decimal numbers. So as you can see here in the whole number 34, 3 is in the tens place, 4 is in the ones place, then we have the decimal, and then the 7 is in the tenths place. So you can say this is 34.7, or if you have a number such as 0.6, you can call that 0.6. You can say point, but we're going to learn how to properly read and write decimal numbers. So to do that, that moves us to point 3, reading and writing decimals. Again, here's our place value chart, and I have a number here, and notice the word and by the decimal point. So the word and is used when we come to that decimal point. So the way we would read this number is 83 and 456 thousandths. And we end it with thousandths because that's the last decimal place. Okay, so remember, whenever you see a decimal, you say the word and. And one way that you can have probably already experienced this is in numbers, in money. So for example, if you have $3.56, you would say $3.56. As you can see, we use decimals in everyday life with money, and the point stands for and. Okay, next, once we understand decimals, we can also compare and order decimals, just like we compare and order fractions or compare and order whole numbers. For example, 3 is less than 12. We can do the same thing with decimals. Once we align that decimal point, then it will help us to compare them very straightforwardly. It's actually very easy once you know how to line them up. And lastly, operations with decimals. You know, you learn whole numbers, you learn fractions, and you learn decimals. And the key to all of it is you have to be able to add, subtract, divide, and multiply. In other words, use all 4 operations with every kind of number. And when we're studying decimals, that's one of the things we're going to do is learn how to apply these operations to decimals.